Hi, I'm Rezab, and this is Social Media Minute. Mark Zuckerberg published a post in January that there will be a big update, particularly for marketers and Facebook pages in the newsfeed. What Mark said, that there will be less of pages. They went on to later clarify that this is not going to touch advertising itself on Facebook. And of course, marketers all over the world are thinking, first, has this impact taken place yet? And second of all, what is the specific impact? So Socialbakers has looked at the data. We have a huge amount of data across all industries, all pages, all countries, and we looked at this data. So first of all, there will always be changes on Facebook, but we looked at this particular message and it did have an impact. But when we looked at the overall engagement of all pages that we have, there seems to be a little bit of a decline. Now, the decline might be seasonal because, campaigns were sort of finished in December and that might not factor in the paid organic yet. So we looked a little deeper. So we looked at organic, and as you can see from the chart, it didn't have so much of an impact. And brands started posting a little less in January, probably after their December campaigns. So there really might not be a major impact there. So where did the decrease come from? And when we analyzed it and looked at the data, it seems that the decrease came from promoting. Now, again, this might be seasonal. This might be that brands and marketers simply panicked and looked at, okay, Facebook's going to change something. What are we going to change? Where are we going to put our money? So that's another factor. And the third one, I think, is also an ongoing shift to Instagram advertising, which we also reported in our previous data polls and presentations. And marketers definitely shouldn't be panicking about this change. There will be more changes in the newsfeed coming next month, coming in the next quarters, all the time. What you need to have is data. What I get most upset about is a marketer coming in and saying, well, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. I don't know how much these changes will impact me. Well, then use data. So in Socialbakers, we built one of the largest databases for marketers to understand and look at industry level data, regional level data, for all engagement, for all average reach, for all pay data. So you can now go in and compare and see how you are doing. Compare and see how the industry is doing. If you're working in the auto industry in Europe, you can understand and give your bosses, your partners, your colleagues, your agencies, arguments, information, and data to how to go forward with your ad strategy, with your content strategy, and generally your social media strategy. So please, marketers, use specific data for this. Not some industry article you've read that there's some big change. Use and bring specific data so your teams can make the right decisions. Thanks, and keep watching us every Monday.